Hi. So this is the group called Certified 20. That just ain't me. Okay, that's the name of this group that we're going over today, and that personifies them, and that's also we gathered Usher with those sevens that are A's that were gathered or that reached their deal components or something, but by the arm, but So, and that was in the film Stelios, exclamation mark, back on Mountain Dew Lemon. But regardless, this is their group. Okay, so they have names. One is called Sin Carter. Okay, and now what this was, and this is not racist at all. Okay, this is just what I see in the vision. I'm not. I love black people. I'm not racist at all. This is just like the way that their spiritual creature is from way back, like, and if you believe in evolution and all that, that's fine. Like, we've gone over the lions and everything, that the mothers that show the evolution timeline, like we've gone over it all and proved that Jesus is real. So there's like no debate. We just go over the visions, and keep a mercy mindset with all of it. Like, everything now is so you can't say anything. On my channel, I tend to say everything and then just say, just like, have mercy on me. Like, I'm just showing you what God is showing me to show you. Like, I'm the messenger. So, King Kong gorilla. This is on Skull Island, with head of a seahorse mixed with a leopard shark. That's the head. Back of new seahorse species discovered in Sodwana Bay by Tamlin Jolly. That article. And his name was Sin Carter. This specific one, but they all look like that. Um, so there were three of them, and this one was the line of 105 ancestors. Okay, and what he did was, well, let me go down here. Hands that can reduce in size to be small kid size with superb massage skills for Terminator 3 women on the island machines. Okay, Terminator 3 with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the old ones. Um, but those were the women on the island, and they were fleshy robotic. So, and access like Neo, the Neo Trinity save scene, through the woman's head and her left hip into machinery to make it hard of flesh. Okay, now this is done in 51 phases of operation, highly complicated step by step, like Eminem wires before the film when you go to a movie theater and you can't miss a step, 100 steps each phase. So now that's what that was, and the massages convert fleshy robotic to human with Lady Deathstrike touch. Lady Deathstrike is a character from Marvel Comics. Um, so um, Now there was another one. Well, okay. So 105 ancestors is Sin Carter. He's like I'm going over kind of like the fathers. Okay, so now he used all steps like he had to go through all the steps like to a T with a Shezmu knife. Shezmu is a god of Egypt. Shezmu. He had one of those knives, and that was to help him because for his girls he had to go through 1,000 steps per phase. So he had to do a lot more. It was like he had a lot of burdens placed upon him. I'm not saying he's the Holy Ghost, but I'm saying, or Joash, but like, uh, he had to go through it. So, and then there was one called Lynn Martyr, and he was able to cut operational phase steps down to 75 instead of 100. And he had 1,005 ancestors that descended from him. So that was Lynn Martyr. And then the non-FAR 66 was able to splice midi chlorians mixed with Jay-Z JT Holy Grail song Essence, which is all ego based, into 2005 ancestors. So he spliced it all and gave it to the ancestors. Um, and then, the Lynn Martyr, are those ancestors like him? That they go through the 75 instead of 100? Could be, and then, the 105 ancestors that came from this one, the Sin Carter, do they have the Shesmoon knife, and that's their gravity or something? Could be. And a thousand steps per phase. Excuse me. But, all right. So these are the three that were on Skull Island. And you remember, they were on the island with King Kong. And King Kong looked like King Kong, he was his own thing. But I see symbolism of in the film that came out with The Rock, talking about that his Die Hard symbolism, The Rock, that skyscraper film. They show that the arm of it is one of those deviant gorillas that we went over. That's it's connected to deviant comics, but it's not really a deviant. But like it operates in that same type of fashion. That's where you get those high skills. So kind of wanted to go over that because I do believe that could be the Ben V symbolism, but or possibly me, I don't know, but it could stand for all of Benjamin tribe is connected to that somehow, and it could be what I just went over. So all right, so and then this here, um, it's called Till It's Gone Barbecue, and they've actually they've got a burger place right here. It's called Pandora's Burgers. This is new. I don't remember this being here. I haven't been over here in a little bit, but then they've got. Oh, you know what? The Yeah, this was a coffee place, and they changed it. This is where I got my mom Ethiopian coffee, and it's in the freezer, and she uses that sometimes. You have to put it in one of those little containers that I don't know how to explain it, but it's a multi-step process. So she only does it, very rare. But I don't drink coffee, so I don't know the name of any of the stuff. But I did get her that Ethiopia coffee because I thought it would be good, and she seems to like it. But that was here actually. It was called Perump Coffee, and now it's Pandora's Burgers. And I haven't been over here since before my fall and all that stuff. And my fall symbolism showed all that Pandora stuff. That's when I discovered the Prolemurus because I was stuck in bed and Avatar was on, and I saw the Prolemurus, and I was like, "That's a really cool creature," you know. And then it just showed up in the visions. I was like, "That's what we've been missing," sort of thing. It's like it connected a lot of stuff. So I was like, "This is good. I found that." Not good that I broke my foot in my back, but good that I found it. So, um, yeah, that was here though. That's what was here. It was called Param Coffee. And I used to get I used to get like a shake from here. It was like a frappe or something. But now it's Pandora's Burger. So, and then this has always been here, and I thought that stood out till it's gone. Like till it's dead or something. Like I don't know. It's kind of like daunting symbolism, really. Like I try not to think about that too much, and I try to keep hope. But I think it's connected to the woman somehow, and or like the sacred spirit woman or something. So, or the earth. So just keep a mercy mindset. Like I said, these are called the Certified 20. That just ain't me. That's a lyric from a song, and that's what these are. And like they're all ancestors of that stuff. So and there were three of them, and um seahorses, the male can carry a baby. Like that's how the seahorses operate. The male goes through the pregnancy process, just like Arnold Schwarzenegger in that one film. Uh, but So since it has that characteristic, then it could probably do that, and it could probably do it through a queen system. You know, it well, like a beehive, but it would be the king. Like it would be the king of these girls that are the fleshy robotic that it converted. And like it's operating as a beehive in that sense, but it's the king. Like it's not the queen base, it's the king base. So it would be like the reverse of Anthopilla, the Latin name of bee. Um, so I thought that was kind of cool, and that's part of its head. And then the leopard shark. Leopard sharks were known to have mental illness a couple years back. They found them in San Francisco Bay with mental illness, like brain disorders and stuff. So they were kind of operating on them. But that shows like their toughness or something. These creatures, these ancestors that went through that. But this is the group from Africa that came over, and that they weren't slaves. They came over later after slavery had been dissolved, and they settled in America, and they started families and everything, and just lived normally. But they were from Africa, but not slaves. So thank you. Have a mercy mindset with everything I said. Like I said, I'm not racist against anybody. You know I've been told I look French. I've been told I look Chinese. Like I've been told, a lot of different stuff, and I'm just a white guy, and I've been told a lot of people look like me too. Like, oh, I thought I saw you the other day, and I'm like, no. So I could have a lot of clones walking around. I don't know, but and that's all shown in 1, 2, 3, go Chinese. Where they show the clones over there that they're messing with stuff. In the videos on YouTube. So thank you.